In this video, we're gonna be talking about using cameras on the outside of your house for home defense. Hey guys, this is our very first video on a series of home defense. Our goal with this series is to help make your home less likely to be broken into and harder to be broken into. We just wrapped up a class here at our facility on home defense, and I had a family actually come up to me and ask me to come out and help set up their house so it would be harder for someone to break into and less desirable for someone who would try to break into your house. The goal with home defense is to build a layer approach. So we're going to start on the outside and work our way in through these videos. We decided to do this series because I have just not found a good, comprehensive plan for home defense on YouTube yet. Now, it may be out there, I just haven't seen it. There are certain things that you're gonna have to figure out as you go, questions that you're gonna have to answer. Do you want cameras and things that are gonna be connected to the internet? Do you want a security system that is going to be connected to some type of monitoring? All of these things are gonna play into how you are going to need to set up your home. In this particular case, the family really cared about the privacy. They wanted very few cameras connected to the internet. They wanted to make sure that they could monitor things around them as much as possible, but still keep as much privacy and security. For cameras outside of the house, my suggestion to them were game cameras. A couple of reasons why. Number one, in our area, we actually had a string of break-ins, and the burglars were eventually caught because someone caught them on their game camera. They were smart enough to put a game camera at their front door, and that's actually how these burglars were caught. Number two, they're not connected to the internet. They meet all the requirements that the family wanted me to keep within reason, and they were affordable. Pretty simply, you want multiple of these types of cameras. If you're gonna go with cameras like this, I want multiple cameras all the way around. In their case, we had a fairly long driveway. I put one on their driveway. I put multiple around their front door. We had some around their side door and just around their property in general. We obviously want to put these up where they're not really in plain sight. This way you can just kind of go to them. There are many different varieties, so you want to do your research. We're going to link the ones that we use down in the description. And you can have something as simple as something with an SD card, which is actually what we went with. Just take the SD card out and put it in your computer and check it. You can have things where you hook your smartphone right into the camera and check it. There are so many different variations that you can find, so pick something that you would like and make sure you set it up where it's in a non-conspicuous area. So you don't want everybody to come down and just see it. And actually in their case, we've already had a situation where they called me and told me that they had somebody drive down the driveway that they did not know who it was, and they caught them on two different cameras, both going in and coming out. At this present moment, nothing was wrong in the situation. They're just kind of hoping that maybe it's somebody who was lost or was looking for something that wasn't there, but they have already caught on some of the cameras someone in there that wasn't supposed to be there. Now, their house was actually broken into during that rash of break-ins that I spoke of earlier. If they had had some type of camera like this, it would have made it a lot easier to identify who actually broke into their house. Now, again, I mentioned this is a layered approach to home defense. So we start out with some type of something on the perimeter a bit more. So cameras are a great thing for that. If you have something that's connected to the internet that can alert you when something passes through the camera, that will give you a little more of an on time or at that moment warning. But this is a personal decision that you have to make. Do you want something that's connected to the internet that is going to be filming your house? Again, that's up to you. But if you're going with something like game cameras, you want to check it regularly. So, you know, like with them, they had a guy come down the driveway, caught him on two different cameras. They never would have known that without these cameras. All right, guys, thank you so very much for watching. You want to make sure and subscribe, check that bell notification. That way you can see when that next video for home defense comes out. Also, for more information on home defense or even possibly book a class or bring us out to you or come to one of our classes, go to impactdefense.online. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.